Welcome on into the Josh Reese Show. I'm your host, Josh Reese. In this video, we'll be talking about Ryan Anderson's season with the Houston Rockets. Wasn't that bad. Before we get into the video, please follow my friends over at Countryside Massage here in Conroe, Texas. They do great work. They're supporters of mine. I am supporters of them. Please give this video 1 second. Put it on pause. Click the link in the description below and give them a like on Facebook. That's all they're asking. That's all I would ask of you. Hopefully you've clicked on pause by now and we can get on into Ryan Anderson's season that was the Houston Rockets. Started out the season, of course, signing with the Houston Rockets along with Eric Gordon. The Rockets had hoped to get Al Horford and they did not. They ended up going on plan B with Ryan Anderson. And while the city of Houston was, man, Ryan Anderson, no, he can never stay healthy, no. I myself was one of these people that was baffled by the idea of, you're going to give a contract, a massive contract to Ryan Million, Jesus. All right, woosah. You are going to give a massive contract, $18 million a year, to Ryan Anderson. He can't stay healthy. He's horrible on defense. All he does is shoot threes. Well, all he can do is hit threes. Helped the Houston Rockets win a crap ton of games. Ryan Anderson was a key cog in the Rockets offense, helping them space all over the damn court. Why was James Harden able to do the pick and roll so well? Well, because he had Ryan Anderson taking 30-foot threes. Without that, James Harden might have not had such a good time inside the lane. But one of the more surprising things to Ryan Anderson was, well, throughout his career, he has not been a very healthy player, but he was pretty healthy with the Houston Rockets. He had a very minor injury. I think it was his back that kind of ached him up for a little bit, especially during the playoffs. He cut his hand opening the garbage can. A couple random injuries. He was sick. He never really had like a big injury that kept him out. He ended up playing 72 games, a career high, shooting 13.6 points a game, collecting 4.6 rebounds, shooting 40% from three, which the Rockets desperately needed. They did not have very many good three-point shooters for the past couple seasons, but Ryan Anderson was their boon from the three-point land. One of the other good things from Ryan Anderson was he also hit 54% on corner threes. Damn! Very good season for Ryan Anderson. And really interesting year. While he was not amazing, he really did a very good job. I thought that he was going to be massively overpaid at $18 million a year, but you know what? I thought he did pretty well, especially in the playoffs. Okay, in the playoffs, he underperformed offensively, but defensively, I thought he did a pretty good job in the playoffs against LaMarcus Aldridge and some of the bigger bodies that the Thunder can throw at you. I thought he did a fine job. Throughout the regular season, not so much. But the Rockets really didn't need that much defense during the regular season. They won a lot of games with offense. But once the intensity kicked up in the playoffs, I thought Ryan Anderson brought his intensity up and also ratcheted up his defensive intensity. And I thought he played pretty well on the defensive end. Yeah, on screens, he's going to get destroyed on screens. But if a guy's backing down Ryan Anderson, you know what? I'll take my chances with a guy that's going to try and isolate on Ryan Anderson. I'll take my chances on that. He ended up, well, I think I looked up, and it was under 40% Ryan Anderson, not only on the regular season, but in the playoffs when people tried to isolate on him. So, Ryan Anderson, a better defender than I thought. Sure, don't have him on screens, or don't have him switching all around the place, but if you can count on him against bigger guys, I think he can do a much better job. He didn't really rebound very well. None of the Rockets really rebounded very well, and that was pretty much because he was way And on the three-point line, he's not going to get very many rebounds back there as other power forwards might. So that's why Patrick Beverley and James Harden was able to scoop up more rebounds, because Ryan Anderson was taken way away from the rim. But one of the biggest disappointments from Ryan Anderson was his road and home splits. On the road, he was amazing. Shot nearly 50% from three on the road. I think it was 47% overall on the road at from three-point land. But at home, for some reason, he couldn't hit at Toyota Center. I don't know what it was, but he only hit 33% at Toyota Center. And then when it went to the playoffs, it went drastically down. He only hit like 27% from three from the playoffs. It wasn't the entire reason the Rockets lost in the playoffs, but it was a big reason why they couldn't get past the Spurs, because Ryan Anderson couldn't convert threes. It's a team effort, but Ryan Anderson is certainly a cog of why they couldn't get past the Spurs. They had a hard time. After game one, they had a hard time separating themselves from the Thunder. A lot of those games were pretty close after game one. But what is next for Ryan Anderson? And that's the biggest question I think Rockets fans have. If the Rockets are going to get Carmelo Anthony, it seems that Ryan Anderson is going to be the odd man out. Whether he goes to Cleveland or somewhere else, or maybe he just goes to New York in a one-for-one swap, who knows? But because Ryan Anderson's contract is so large, it matches Melo's almost pretty close. So the Rockets can ship him pretty much anywhere. I mean, if the Rockets want to get back a good player, Ryan Anderson's contract is going to help. I enjoy Ryan Anderson in this offense. So I would love to see him come back, especially with Chris Paul and James Harden. I'd love to see what that looks like, but I don't know. Chances, I would imagine 50-50 that Ryan Anderson is back, is here before the season starts. It seems like there's a lot of noise, and where there's smoke, there's a lot of smoke of Carmelo Anthony coming to Houston, and where there's smoke, there's usually fire. So Ryan Anderson might not be here as the season starts, and that's a shame. I really enjoyed Ryan Anderson. Very good guy. Love talking to him after games. Always give you a nice quote. Very honest as well. Good quotes. So personally, disappointed to see him go, and also as a player, I thought he kind of fit exactly what the Houston Rockets were looking for. So be interested to see what the Rockets think. So guys, I'm going to bounce it out of here. I appreciate you for giving this a watch. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with any Rockets fans you feel free that you are inclined to share with. Jesus, I'm stumbling across all my words. I've been up way too long. But anyways, also, if you enjoyed this, leave it a comment. Let me know, should Ryan Anderson be back next year, or should he not? I know his contract says he will, but what do you think? Does Ryan Anderson fit this offense like a glove? Are you willing to roll the dice on Carmelo Anthony? Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to know. Also, please take this time, if you haven't yet, if you enjoyed this video, give me some props by giving my friends over at Countryside Massage props by clicking the link below and giving them a like on Facebook. That's all they're asking. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you haven't seen my YouTube channel before, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notifications. And lastly, if you are not following me on Twitter, please do so. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Joshua. And that's all I got here, guys. I will be back sometime soon with another player to break down. Until next time, arrivederci.